Let's get back to our conversation with Mr. Dua. Another pocket, sir, that I wanted to discuss with you is the metals pack with the kind of strong momentum that we saw yesterday. Does it have to do with the Chinese stimulus announcement? They were maintaining the growth targets as well for their economy. Will that continue to provide some more stimulus for the Indian metal story going forward from here, or is it still a dicey space to be in, sir?
See, this is a space which is always extremely volatile. So if you are
Yeah.
not if you are not able to take risks, this is not a space for you. Having said this, I think all this tariff wars are leading to hike in the metal prices across the world.
Yeah.
So those players who have fairly decent, large capacities, across the world are likely to do well. So in that sense, we like Hindalco and also it's Tata Steel. So these are two players who've got a significantly large
All right. I think there is some kind of a technical disruption. We were unable to hear, lost Mr. Dua's voice. We'll try and reconnect back to him. Let's actually look at the markets in the meanwhile to see how things are shaping up. Again, on the indices front, let's keep an eye out on. We've already discussed how Nifty, from a 0.6% up move in the opening, has now slipped just within the 15 minutes to holding up at 0.1% higher in trade. So you are actually you saw a high of 22,491 today. And from that, right now we are trading at 22,363. The Nifty next 50 also was upwards of even 2.5%. That slipped from the highs as well. Now the gains are limited to 1.3% higher. The mid and the small caps still holding up 0.7% higher for the mid caps, and for the small cap 100 index, it's still about 0.2% higher, so it's still better off than the move that we are seeing. Okay, Mr. Dua is back with us. Mr. Dua, we were discussing about the metal story. We lost your audio in between. So could you please tell us what your sense is, sir?
Yeah, so what I was saying was we like basically Tata Steel and Hindalco here because of their capacities in Europe. So even if there's some tariffs applied on India and this in China, they're going to be firming up of the prices of metal, and these players who got this capacities in Europe could be the beneficiaries. So if you want to play this space, we would just like to go with these two players.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.